Welcome to Ideal on part 8 of SQL video series. I am Ganesh. In our previous video, we have discussed about the where clause. And in this video, we will discuss on how to use and or operator. In the employee table which we were discussing so far, it had 3 records. As we are going to perform more data operations, I have added few more records. Let's say I have a requirement like this. I want to retrieve male employees of age 40 above. So to achieve that, we use AND operator. This is the syntax for AND operator. And if you look at the where clause, we use the AND keyword to join condition 1 and condition 2. When we have more than 2 conditions, we can use as many AND operators in a single where clause. Now let's implement this AND operator. I have already written this query for the benefit of the time. So if you look at this, as usual, select star from employee where gender type equal to M and age greater than 40. So here we use that AND operator. Let's execute this and see the result. So 2 male employees record retrieved, and if you look at their age, they are all 40 above, as expected. As we discussed in our previous videos, SQL is not a case-sensitive language. It is case-insensitive language. And that's why, even though if we give the lowercase m, irrespective of the case, it fetched and retrieved the records. And explicitly, if you would like to retrieve the uppercase m or let's say lowercase m, there is a way in SQL, which we will be discussing in a separate video. Let's say I want to reply male employees or any employee of age greater than 40. When either of these two conditions satisfy, I want the records to be retrieved. To achieve that, we use OR operator. I am giving OR operator here. Executing it. If you look at the result set, it retrieved all male employees or an employee's age greater than 40. When neither of these conditions satisfy, the results will be retrieved. The syntax for and or operators are almost similar, except the keyword and or. Let's see one more example. I want to retrieve employees, either male or female is fine, but the age should be 30 above. This is my requirement, and let's see how to write a query for this. I'm copying this query, select star from employee where gender type equal to M or gender type equal to F. So either gender type equal to M or F, and I want age should be greater than 30. Let's execute this. The results are retrieved. If you look at the records retrieved, it has both male and female employees, which is expected. But if you look at the age, there are certain employees having age less than 30 also retrieved in our query, which is not expected. So this is retrieved in such a way because we haven't given our conditions properly. So what we should have done is, we should have enclosed the male or female within brackets. First, let's execute this query and see the result. I'm executing it. If you could see this, it has records with male or F employees and the age which is greater than 30. So what happened is, the gender type male or gender type female, it should be considered as a single entity. That is, gender type male or female is optional, whereas age greater than 30 is mandatory. Previously what happened was, irrespective of checking the age factor, it is just retrieving whether it is male or female. So whenever we use multiple conditions, we need to be very cautious on what we are doing. Okay. If you look at this query, it is prolonging and going to the end of the line. As a best practice, we can split the single line into multiple lines for better readability. If you look now, it is better than before. Whoever sees this SQL query will understand better. In real-time scenarios, the queries which are written by one developer may be required or need to be understood by the other developer as well. So as a developer, we need to ensure the query we are writing should be readable and understandable for other developers. Whichever may be the query language or any programming language, it's always good to follow the standards of that language. Okay, so now we have covered the and or operators. If you find this video useful, I suggest you to share this with your friends and colleagues. Closing it for now. Thank you.